Okay, YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa Fail back at it with some Destiny. If you're not a subscriber, you better hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. All right, guys, in this video, I'm kind of going to give you the cliff notes for some of the things we learned today regarding Rise of Iron, but also more importantly, some other stuff that might have been left out, as well as a little bit of speculation, okay? First off, we know that it's dropping September 20th. Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way, and it is $30. Now, I called my local GameStop to see if there's going to be any Legendary Edition or Collector's Edition, just like we had with the Taken King. I'm going to go ahead and say that there's definitely going to be one, okay? There has to be one. It's basically the same type of size expansion, even though this one's only 14 gigs and the Taken King was 18 gigs. I think we're going to get a Collector's Edition. If so, I will buy two of them. One I'm going to keep for myself, and one I'm going to give away to you guys, okay? Another thing also that I just found out, I totally forgot about this thing. I ordered this like a year ago. Well, it's being shipped to me this week. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't use plural. I have two of these things being shipped to me. What does that mean? One is for me, and one is for you guys. So I'll keep one boxed and never touch it. The other one I'll unbox, and of course be careful, and give away on this channel. We'll figure out some sort of milestone soon to give it away. Now, the folks at GameStop had nothing in their computer system regarding any collector's edition. Definitely stay tuned here, obviously. But I get a feeling at E3, Bungie might reveal some other editions they're going to be selling along with the one that you could just get right now on the PSN store. Word around the campfire is it's not in the Xbox One store right now. Here's the roadmap in front of us, okay? Before we get to the first new campaign, new places, new cooperative, let's talk about Crucible, okay? Which they were extremely vague about. And I get a feeling when it says in the bottom there, new features, I'm going to call it that's custom games. And another big indicator for that is the fact that they're dropping last gen, Xbox 360 and PS3. Look, guys, I see a lot of the comments. I know there's a lot of people on 360 and PS3, and you don't have the money to upgrade. And I do feel for you. It sucks. On the flip side, I see how being on old gen now, it's holding them back. It's holding companies back. They can't do things for a game because of the memory limitations or hardware limitations of the old generation consoles. So to me, that's another indicator. Hey, we've been wanting custom, well, not me in particular, but everyone's been wanting custom games forever, okay? The fact that they were really vague and weird, and it's me just reading into it, of course, their body language and tones and all that stuff, and they couldn't get off the screen fast enough when they hit the Crucible, and they're ditching previous gen consoles. I get a feeling we're getting custom games, and they're going to unveil it this summer. They did hint that this summer we're going to see more stuff in the Crucible, and it looks like we're going to have a new game mode and new maps. What the mode is, I saw something floating around Twitter today, armament or something, where you have to grab something and then destroy your enemies. Okay, no idea what it is. I'm not even going to try to speculate it. So a little bit in terms of the story, what we know so far is that in the past, before the Vanguard, there were the Iron Lords, okay? And all of them are dead except for Lord Saladin, okay? Do you recognize some of the names from the past when you look at those old Iron Banner weapons? Ephridites, Radagast, the Olders, okay, those were all names of Iron Lords. Now, according to what I'm reading here, they all sacrificed themselves to basically put away this unstoppable plague, hence why we're getting this new area called Plaguelands, which we'll dive a little more into later. Now, this technological terror, no pun intended, what movie? Is called Siva, or Siva, S-I-V-A, okay? And the House of Devils got themselves in there, and they kind of merged with this thing, so we're getting new enemies, okay? I know everyone's starting to say they're just reskin Fallen. They look quite different, and supposedly they're going to have different abilities, different weapons, and will be difficult to defeat, okay? So our job is going to be, obviously, to kill all of them and get rid of them and push back this evil foe, okay? Now, I got a big feeling we're going to be seeing probably glimpses of the past as to see what actually happened. That's what I'm hoping with cutscenes, okay? Remember, Taken King introduced a lot more cutscenes into the game. I get a feeling this one's going to have even more because, hey, we complained we didn't have cutscenes in the first Vanilla Destiny. Well, we got them. I think we're going to get more to tell us the backstory as well as what's going on right now in the story. So the new destination is going to be, it's still on Earth, it's going to be the Plaguelands. So it's going to be a separate area, we're going to fly in, it's going to be separate from the rest of the Cosmodrome that we're used to. Felwinter Peak is going to be the new social space, okay? We don't know what's in there just yet. And also the wall is going to be a bit different. So whole new area to explore, and that means new patrols, I'm sure new public events, and yada yada. Lots of places to explore, and I'm sure reviving lots of dead ghosts. The first week, everyone's going to be on a hunt to find all the dead ghosts. Now, we're also, of course, getting a new raid, thank God, and it looks like it's obviously taking place on Earth from those opening jump shots, okay? I remember seeing the beginning of Crota's End, the beginning of Vault of Glass, the beginning of King's Fall. It was always just kind of like that entry point. Just gets you hyped up as to you want to see what the rest of it's going to be like. Now, it says new and updated strikes, plural, okay? On the when it leaked out on Xbox, on the Xbox store, it said new strike, okay, non-plural. But it looks like they're saying updated strikes. So they did say in the stream, we're going to go back and revisit some old strikes. So what I'm envisioning is probably some old strikes revamped with these new fallen mutants, okay? Which I'm excited for. I love the fact that they went and takenized a whole bunch of the older strikes, okay? So if they do that with these fallen mutants, I'm totally going to be cool with it. So I'm totally imagining Sepix Prime, or as I used to call them, Antiseptic Prime. I'm sure they're going to redo that one, as well as a number of you know what? They may even take some Taken King strikes and fallen mutanize them. Is that a dumb word? Yeah, it's a dumb word. I'm babbling. Let's move on. Now, we're also getting a significant, quote-unquote, light increase. So what does that mean? I'm going to guess, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section. I'm going to guess, we're at 335 now. I'm going to guess 345 or maybe 350. I didn't see anything where it said about a overall level increase. I'm sure we're going to get that. And it makes me start to question. Are we going to be just like we were in Taken King? Back to blues, back to greens, okay? Is all of our year 2 weapons going to be pretty much irrelevant, like how they did with the year 1 weapons? Can we infuse stuff? I got a lot of stuff, a lot of weapons from the April update, from Varix, from year 2 that I really love and would love to bring over. But hey, this is year 3, so we don't know yet, but I'm sure we're going to find out this summer. And then we were getting flaming war axes. And apparently, those are not actually going to be exotic or legendary or anything like that. It's not something we keep on us. They act like relics. Supposedly, we get it kind of like a Scorch Cannon. You get it, you have a number of uses for it, and then you're done with it, which is kind of sad. I was hoping we'd have a new type of heavy. Now, it looks like we're all getting a plethora, I just like saying it that way, because it's late at night, and I'm in babble mode, of new weapons and armor. And it looks like from one of those pictures, that looks like a Kovastov, and I'm probably butchering that. Remember the first gun you got in Destiny? Are we getting a legendary or exotic one? I don't know, I hope so. I always liked the way that thing looked, sounded, and I liked the sights on it. So we know Gjallarhorn is coming back, but remember guys, don't go crazy with this, okay? Remember they nerfed Gjallarhorn. What they call the Wolf Puppy rounds prior to the Taken King? But if you pre-order it, you get the Iron Gjallarhorn. If you go through the quest, you get the regular Gjallarhorn. I don't think there's any difference. I think if you pre-order it, I don't think it means you get the Gjallarhorn on day 1. What I think that means is you still got to go through the quest. Just your Gjallarhorn might be the Iron Gjallarhorn, which is just a cosmetic thing, okay? I don't think there's any differences. And then again, I don't know. I'm speculating. So that's it for me, guys. I'm pretty excited about this, and I've said this before. The April update fixed the loot problem, okay? They fixed it. The smart loot system works. You tack on an expansion, a paid expansion with new weapons, new armor, and you put that loot system in it, it's going to be a great old time, guys. It's going to be a great time. I'm psyched. I hope you guys are. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Okay, drop a like at this video, only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream, usually on YouTube, and that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.
Hashtag made it to the end. In a world, there is one man, one desire, one Mesa Fel, babbling to the end of his videos.
And destroying his voice.
Like, see, look, I can go in and out.
Hello?
Hello,
Oh,
hello.
hello? I don't know. Guys, see, I love going to the end. Because only the real subs stay to the end. Guys, I love you all. Take care.